Hi. So, a disclaimer. Before I get into this, I just wanted to say that I don't support Donald Trump. Since day one, I haven't. And I've been around, I've personally known Trump supporters. And let me tell you, on a personal level, like, they are some of the most toxic, conniving people you'll ever meet on a personal level. Okay. Okay. I don't support conservative Republican values or ideologies. I don't support the current fascist, racist Trump administration at all. Um, Especially what's going on with the deaths and the fascist deportations because of ICE. It's disgusting. And I do think America is ready for a revolution. But the thing is with America is um, though the Republican political side is very overtly um, inhumane, we have to deal with the fact that the elite Democratic liberal left, not just the politicians, but also um, the celebrity harangue that endorses them, they are covertly corrupt and wicked, just as much as the Republican elite. Okay? So, one of the things they are, including, even though Bush is a Republican, for some reason people are treating him like a Dem these days and trying to, like, hype him up to make him seem like he's a lesser evil when he, like, not only is um, received money from AIPAC and is the supporter of Israel. And AIPAC is an Israeli lobby that donates money to politicians so that um, these politicians will, you know, just protect the fascist state of Israel and their, uh, so they can have our taxpayer money and stuff like that. So, um, Bush, and so Bush, Obama, Israeli puppet, took money from AIPAC, says you gotta support Israel at all costs. Biden took money from AIPAC, Israeli puppet, says you have to support Israel at all costs. Okay, all these, Clinton, Kamala Harris, Tim Walz. Um, Even though Bernie Sanders was against AIPAC, he still is not clear as to why he says he supports Israel. And I know all these politicians, even though they're differing in their beliefs, they all do support each other. And when they meet with each other, their body language, their words say one thing, but their body language says another. And their body language tells me that they're all in on it together, pretty much. And so, all these Dems, including Trump, okay, they think it's all right to fund Israel, so they can carry out a genocide in Palestine, which they already have. Okay. So then you have people like AOC who doesn't indirectly take money from AIPAC, but she has voted twice to fund the Iron Dome in Israel, saying that Israel has a right to defend itself. She also endorsed Kamala Harris, who is undoubtedly an Israeli puppet. Okay. So AOC, the thing is with that phrase, Israel has a right to defend itself. Of course, countries have the right to defend themselves, but when it comes to Israel, you cannot trust them with the money you give them, and trust that it will explicitly go to self-defense. You cannot. So that, which ultimately leads me to why I don't support Zohran Mamdani, because he's linked with AOC. They're all working together, and when people like Obama or AOC or Harris say they want to have a ceasefire, they want this to stop, it means nothing because their actions prove otherwise. The fact that they did just support funding for Israel when you cannot trust we to have a revolution. You need to cut it at the root. It's all together. So when people are saying like Taylor Swift and they think she's a liberal just because she said 2 words, doesn't mean anything. When if you're a billionaire, there's no such thing as an ethical billionaire. These people are involved in sweatshops, in secret societies, in corruption. And I've never been a mainstream hip hop. Okay, I like hip hop, I like R&B, but when it comes to like these celebrities, these satanic celebrities that these politicians let them, these Dems and these obviously pubs now, Republicans, they let them endorse them. So if there is a revolution in America, it's going to have to be spiritual because people are demonically slaves to these satanic celebrities who are promoting an antichrist message. And even though some of them say they're for Palestine, it's just a farce. Palestine, they have their own corrupt government they have to deal with. Okay. So so if there's going to be a revolution, it's going to have to take the left to call out their left liberal Democrat politicians and celebrities and call them what they are, as demons. Call it like it is. Okay? Because when I see all these people like, oh yay, go Obama, go Biden, it's just like, dude, you guys don't get it. If you think that's what America deserves, some washed up Israeli puppets, these like these covertly demonic people. Okay, I don't dislike these people for the same reasons Trump supporters. don't like them. Trump supporters don't like these people because some of them are people of color, they're women. They support LGBTQ rights and abortion rights, which I do as well. And I'm not racist, so I don't discriminate because they're women or people of color. I don't like them because they're greedy and satanic. And Donald Trump and his party and his elites are just as corrupt as them. So we have to see them as one big conglomerate of corruption, not separate. So that's how the revolution is gonna start, when people stop just attacking the overt corruption and start to attack the inadvertent, covert corruption of the Democratic elite. The goddamn libs, okay? And I'm a liberal. So, it's spiritual too. I am a Christian. I do believe in Jesus Christ. And all these current MAGA Trump Christians are the exact, like, if you read the Bible warns you about people like them. Jesus Christ warned you about wolves in sheep's clothing, about false prophets, about false teachers. In the epistles, there's warnings about these corrupt people that would exploit the masses with feigned words for money, for filthy lucre, for cash, which is ultimately what the satanic elite worship. They worship money. The New World Order will be centered around money, a cashless society. People will be putting chips in your brains, in your right hand, in your forehead, that no one may buy or sell unless they have the mark of the beast or the number of its name. So, the revolution will be spiritual. Spiritual. If you are not a spiritual warrior, you will fall prey to the New World Order.